Guys, this is the warrior framework. This is so you can unlock the warrior within. Guys, we're not talking about physical war. We're talking about the mental war. Every single day you are going to war with yourself to become the person that you want to become. We're going to help you guys through the framework that's going to allow you not only to live the life that you want, but to feel fulfilled inside so you can get everything that you want and become whoever you want.
We're going to show you exactly how to transform your life day in and day out so that you actually feel fulfilled and you feel connected to the world around you. So it's not just your life that you're changing, but the lives of everyone else.
And it starts super simple. As you can see here, warrior, because you are a warrior. We're going to war every single day for you to become the person you want to become. And the first one here starts with working out. I know this is a topic that a lot of people don't want to talk about. We're always waking up and we're becoming numb. We become numb to the person we see in the mirror. What ends up happening? You see yourself and you're out of shape. And you're like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get better one day. No. We're going to change. If you want to become a warrior and become who you want to become, what starts with taking accountability within yourself to work out. That means you're going to physically get up in the morning, not snooze, get up, go to the gym, and I promise you, you deserve to know what this feels like. When you start seeing yourself in the mirror, not only are you gonna respect yourself a lot more, but you're gonna trust yourself. You know, you keep telling yourself things that you wanna do, but that you don't do them. And this is what happens when people start falling behind. Respect, you're gonna start liking yourself in the mirror more. And not only that, you're gonna start carrying that out in everyday life. The way you speak, the way you communicate, more confidence, more self-esteem. Imagine who you'd be if you were to work out every day. You start seeing your body changing. You're getting that six-pack, and it's all about the mentality. But when you actually get the six-pack, guys, it feels pretty great.
So obviously working out is a fundamental aspect of life. It's not just about obviously the physical part, but think long term. In my family, I have two different grandmas. One who worked out, she was super athletic her whole life, always moved. And then another one who didn't do anything, right? So one of them is always falling. It's about longevity. I think a lot of times we chase success and we forget about the reason why we do it in the first place. If you want to be a parent who's involved, who's playing with their kids, who's doing all these things, working out is a key factor of that, because if not, you're just gonna be a parent that just sits on the freaking recliner all day watching TV. And I'm sorry, but nobody admires someone who just comes home, sits on the TV instead of actually getting active and moving their bodies. So awareness, guys, awareness is like the most important factor, because if you aren't aware of who you are and what your weaknesses are, here at the Elliott Group, one of the prayers that we say every single morning is literally asking God to break us of our weaknesses. Yes. Because he's really passionate about it. You know, he says that every morning as part of his affirmation. So that's why he just blurted it out. But absolutely breaking us of our weaknesses, knowing where our gaps are so that we can fill them. And ultimately having an awareness is not only going to help you fulfill yourself, it's going to help you actually become the person that you were meant to be.
When you actually start becoming aware in your life, right? You start becoming a little bit more, you become aware of what you're eating, what you're putting into your body. What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? If you don't have the things that you want in your life, like, you know, maybe you're not listening to people who have what you want, who have been where you are, and you're still listening to people who are still stuck. Having that awareness in order for you to live a much more fulfilling life starts with taking a more inventory every single day of everything in your life and taking responsibility.
Then we have relationships. Guys, an individual can be beat, but a team cannot. We are so big on leaning in on our family, on our team here that we built at the Elliott Group, because we understand the power of proximity, the power of the people that you have around you. Stack your team. When you're thinking about people to bring into your circle, into your inner circle, don't choose people that are losers. Don't choose people that are losing. Don't choose people that are just not getting aligned on the same values that you have. Actually take into accountability those people that you have in your circle, because if not, your relationships are either adding to you or taking away from your life. We are a great testament to that. We had to literally move across the United States and isolate ourselves from people that we knew, because we knew that it was going to keep drawing us back into our old life. We totally recreated. We came out here. Everything else was a brand new experience. We got close to the Elliott Group and our lives have completely transformed. We gave our lives to God. All of these things happened because of the quality of our relationships.
Yeah, guys, we're not just talking about your actual blood family. We're also talking about your chosen family. Who do you choose to do life with? At the end of the day, we all want to do life with amazing people. We all want to do life with a special person. I luckily, by the grace of God, got the most amazing woman in my life. And without her, I wouldn't be the man that I am today, right? What is your relationship with God? Some of you guys have God. God is with you at all times. But because he's with you at all times, you become numb to it. And now you feel like you're not growing, or feel like you're not getting the blessing when God is like, I'm here. You're just not thinking about me. You're not building a relationship. You're just numb to everything else. And that's why you're spiraling out of control. Relationships, it's everything in business, in your life, in your marriage, with your kids. And you have to start taking accountability on those things and start becoming aware.
Then we have the recreate, guys. Here at the Elliott Group, we are really, really big on a complete 360 approach when it comes to totally recreating. What is your relationship with food? What is your relationship with working out? What is your relationship with your business, your marriage? It's all about taking into accountability, taking a moral inventory of where you're currently at so that you can know where your weaknesses are and totally recreate. When it comes to recreating, it's like some people are at a level 2, right, to their 10. Some people might be at a level 6 to their 10. So it might look different for the people that are close to you than it is to you. For example, me and Thomas, we think we're at like a tutor at 10. We feel like we have so
guys,
many more
if you
levels.
think you're a 7 or an 8, you're gonna tell me you got 2, 3 more levels and you're just maxed out. That's it, you're there. You don't have anything more to grow. No. We're all a 1 or a 2, because when we get to a 10, the whole world is gonna know our name. And you gotta understand, you are not where you're supposed to be. And if you're not where you're supposed to be, then we have work to do. We have to recreate.
Yes. And God didn't create you to be average. I think one of the devil's favorite tools is keeping you comfortable, making you so comfortable that you forget about your calling. And unfortunately, the world that we live in is it's made for you to be comfortable, complacent, everything from instant gratification like microwaves and Netflix, everything you can get at your fingertips so that you can delay yourself from your true calling.
Yeah, and it's not about instant gratification. It's about having aggressive patience. The things that you're gonna want in your life, in order for you to recreate, you're gonna have to get patient. Listen, you didn't spiral out of control in a day, right? It's like me being a drug addict of 16 years, right? I didn't get addicted in a day. I can't expect to be this person in a day. Everyone wants it now. They want it fast. They're not trying to do the work. And when it comes to recreation, it's a daily progression. Every single day you are progressing 5% better every single day, and you're pushing yourself to become the person you want to become.
All right, integration. Guys, this is one that's a little bit triggering, okay? So if you're somebody who watches Sunday football and things like that, listen up, okay? A lot of people who want work-life balance, these are the people that just want to turn it off because they need to numb themselves with the weekend in order to feel better about their life and their circumstances. And I know that might be like, well, Ciera, I just want to watch my football team. Okay, congratulations, you are playing yourself. It is literally something to distract you.
Ciera, I like to play video games. You're gonna say I can't have.
I made Thomas give away his PS5. I made him give it away.
I literally gave it away because it's not about work-life balance, guys.
Right.
That does not exist. If you're after a big life, it's called work-life integration.
Right.
You're integrating your work into your life. If you want to become something great, it is going to take some work. It is going to take sacrifices. Dreams come with a price. If you don't pay the price, you don't get the dream. If you don't change things in your life, then nothing changes. If you keep always doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you always got.
Yes.
Get it?
This is the warrior framework, not the weenie framework. In the weenie framework, you get the extracurricular activities, but this is
You don't
the
want to be an
warrior framework.
extracurricular person, right? So Johnny, that's extracurricular Johnny. He's just trying to find balance in his life and everything. And then he's wondering why he keeps getting those same paychecks. He's wondering why he's not feeling fulfilled. He's wondering why his family sees him in the pictures, but he's not even home.
Absolutely. Once again, it goes back to the dad who comes home and just turns on ESPN and is completely disconnected from their family. When you have work-life integration, you are where your feet are. When you're at work, you are at work. When you're at home, you are home. However, you are spending quality time with everyone around you. You're not disconnecting and numbing yourself with the things of this world.
Yeah, you don't want to bring your family leftovers.
Yeah.
We see this happen a lot of times in business and people chasing success, and then they forget why they were chasing success in the first place. They just tune everything out. They're just going to numb themselves because they're seeking comfort, but then they don't have a great relationship with their family. They disconnect from God. They get out of shape. And on the last day of your life, when you're on your deathbed and you're sick with an illness, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the millions of dollars that you made? Or are you thinking about your health? Or are you thinking about your family? So don't ever forget what's the most important thing that you're striving for.
Then we have ownership. So
This is my favorite.
This is my favorite
one.
This is my favorite. Okay, the reason why I love ownership is because I love telling people this. It's like, whatever you have going on in your life, it is 100% your fault. That's it.
100%.
And that's it. Like, literally, it's the truth. So you're either getting paid for what you did 90 days ago or paying for what you did 90 days ago. Which one of those buckets are you in? If you're someone who's not adding value, you're not adding skill sets, you're not getting better, then you're paying the price for what you didn't do. And on the other hand, if you're actually somebody who's doing what they're supposed to be doing, now guess what? Your value increases. The market's going to start recognizing you as someone who's a figure of authority that actually has more value to give to their marketplace. And eventually you'll be able to either be a coach, be a mentor to someone. And this is where real impact and purpose lives.
100% of everything and anything that happens in my life is on me. If you are in a high-paced position or just any position, if you're just at work and you get late to work, a lot of people's like, oh, I caught traffic. You know, traffic was really bad. No. You know when there's traffic. You know when you should be waking up in the morning, and you chose to snooze. You chose to slow down when people are depending on you. That's 100% responsibility for everything, anything in your life. You got to take control. Your mind is the most important thing. If you don't start taking ownership of this and taking 100% responsibility of this, you're going to get beat. You're going to be just like everyone else, having mediocrity crawling all over you and being average. And if you don't want to be average, you got to take ownership of your life. Yeah, like even me, right? What about taking ownership of my past? 16 years, drug addict, 4 drug overdoses, killing myself and everything. I took ownership of that. I'm like, you know what? This is not me. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm gonna change. That's it, period. I'm gonna go after the life I want. I'm gonna be a better man to my wife. You gotta take ownership of your life. You got to want more. You can't tell me that this is it. Life is amazing. You deserve to know what that feels like. And right now, our relationship is freaking amazing because we took ownership in our life.
Absolutely.
We're doing the work and we're not slowing down.
Absolutely. Reach.
Oh, this is my favorite.
I thought you know that one was your
I don't know. I have a lot of favorites on this board, man, honestly, because it's all great. This is what it means to be a warrior.
A warrior wants to leave a legacy. And I think something that is a quote is history, winners are the ones who write history, right? So if you are a winner, you get to write everything about you. Like, your legacy is about pouring into every single body that you meet. And that's how you're going to live forever. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you're so lame. You wear another man's last name on your shirt. But it's not. It's literally about the meaning.
Movement.
It's a movement. It's a legacy, right? And we're all creating, we're all a part of Elliott Group. And with that being said, because of us all being together, we're going to make way more impact than if we were to just do things alone.
And guys, it's all about impact. What do you want to be known for? What are you building? Are you just like everyone else?
Right.
For those of you, my condolences if you lost someone in the past, but how much have you been thinking about that person? Do you still visit them at their grave? Do you still think about them? Do you still pray for them? Making sure that they're up there in heaven? What do you want to be known for? A lot of people pass away, they do the ceremony,
and then
that's that.
They're forgotten.
They're forgotten. I've lost 15 friends, someone through drug addiction and someone with just really good friend in car accidents. And to be honest, I was thinking to myself, man, what did they leave behind? What was so worth it that they left behind that we still consistently are thinking about them? What did they build? How many lives did they change?
Right.
How did they make people feel? That is our worst nightmare, is leaving this earth because, hey, just so you guys know, we're all gonna die, right? We are all going to die.
And
it is inevitable.
It's gonna happen sooner than you want it to.
It's gonna happen way sooner, right? So what are you doing to make a change? You can't tell me you're gonna be just like everyone else, eats, sleeps, works, and it's just living this very mundane, average lifestyle. And then it's your time to go. They do a beautiful little ceremony. They have a loving memory about you where they can share those good moments together on how you lived and how you were with them. And then that's that. That is our worst nightmare. We want to shake the world. We are here for total domination. We want to take over and change as many lives as we can so then you can live the life that you want. We wanted to break this down because this is so important. And if you got any value from this, if you want to reach out to us, if you have any questions, guys, we're going to drop all of our links here. Reach out to us. We're going to drop our phone number. Text us. Text us. Please reach out to us. Let us help you. You are meant for more. You are capable of so much more. You're worth it. Your families are worth it. Stop living an average life and reach for more. Reach for more.
And like and subscribe if you're reaching for anything.
Let's go, baby.